A court hearing is scheduled for this afternoon in a lawsuit filed by the nation's capital against the President of the United States. Washington, D.C.'s Attorney General filing the suit this morning, accusing the president of a, quote, hostile takeover of D.C. law enforcement, demanding control of D.C.'s police department return to local control, and seeking an emergency restraining order halting a move by U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi to replace D.C.'s police chief with a, quote, emergency police commissioner. So these new developments come as the Department of Homeland Security denying claims on social media that armed militia are part of the administration's crackdown on crime and homelessness in the district. NewsNation's Joe Khalil is live for us in Washington. Joe, so much developing just this morning.
Yeah, and the Attorney General here in Washington, D.C., Brian Schwalb, called it blatantly unlawful, is the way that he said that this now extra step that Attorney General Pam Bondi has taken. Right now, outside of the D.C. Metro Police Department, you can see that there is a protest that's organized in response to all of this. We're waiting for, in about an hour and a half from now, there's actually already going to be a court hearing. With us is the organizer of the group Free D.C., Keya Chatterjee. Can you just take us through your understanding of what has now taken place over the last 24 hours from the Attorney General on down?
Yeah, well, what had been happening even before that was a brazen attack on the people of D.C. The people of D.C., as you can hear, are joyful. We are powerful. We are organized, is one thing that people should understand about us. And we're just not going to accept this kind of attack on our community. We know what keeps us safe. We actually have local elected officials who have implemented social safety nets that keep us safe, and what we've seen is an incredible endangering of our people through mass layoffs, through cutting healthcare, through cutting SNAP, through the actions of this administration. In the last 24 hours, there was an escalation where they are breaking the law. There are some things they're able to do because we don't have equal representation under the law. There's something they're going to do. These steps are completely illegal that they have taken, just to be clear. And so trying to actually name somebody else to be in charge of our local police department, it's illegal. So saying that our Sanctuary Values Act is no longer applies, who are they? Who are these people? These are not the people we elected. They have no right to do that. And that's that now, the judge is gonna hear this case, but it is offensive and it is dangerous what they already have been doing. This escalation last night made it also completely illegal.
Okay. Thank you. I'm being told that's all we got time for here. Really appreciate you taking time to do this. And so, as she mentioned, we are going to hear in about an hour and a half or so from a judge who's going to, ultimately decide on the additional steps here that have been taken. So, meantime, we're going to continue to monitor the streets of D.C. A lot of activity today, Nichole.
Yeah, and Joe, there's obviously another piece of this D.C. takeover as well. That is the removal of these homeless encampments, the forced removal of the homeless. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, that is the other piece. The initial intent was try to bring down crime and remove the homeless encampments. Today alone, this morning, we are told that 4 encampments have already been cleared out. And that's in addition to some that were cleared out last night in different locations all across the city. We're hearing that from some homeless advocates and actually homeless folks themselves who, some of our team encountered some of the locations where that was happening. So both prongs of this D.C. federalization fully underway here this week, and we're seeing it again this morning.
All right, Joe Khalil live on the streets there in D.C. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.